Good morning, all. It's going to be a shorter session today. I usually do an hour. I'm only going to do 45 minutes of this and 45 minutes of Skyrim because I got to get to the store. So, our local Sam's Club is closing and everything's going to be 25% off. And there are some things we need to pick up anyway. Not going to be spending extra, but we're going to be spending what we got to. Fortunately, there's money in the bank for it. So, I'm going to do 45 minutes here, 45 minutes of Skyrim, and I won't be there when they open, but I'll be there an hour earlier than I otherwise would have been almost. So, again, sorry I'm early. Hi, beautiful. Yeah. At least you remembered at some point. Alright. What am I doing exactly? Oh yeah, Jamaica Plains. And there was a ghoul right here I saw sneaking around.
Wait, something's out there.
I saw that guy right after I ended the session last week. So I had to make sure I popped him this week. Because I don't want to get attacktified if I can possibly avoid it. I'm allergic to death. I get all limp and unresponsive. That's what seems to be called a code blue.
Yes.
I better check the driver's seat. Sometimes they have something up here. Just a dead driver. Alright. I saw some people's walking up here when I popped that last guy. Disarticulated floating skeleton magic. Guess I must have circled that one around the building. Thanks for taking the unsafe way around, Preston. I appreciate your trying to give our position away. Wish I had Aura Whisper. Oh, there's our buddy! Where's our explosion? I'm just gonna wait for that to blow up before I loot the zombie. Okay. Got that taken care of. Welcome back, dear. Dark phase comes today. Hopefully, anytime now. Since she's probably expecting me to start at 9.
I bet that'll fetch more than a few caps.
Maybe. That's okay. Thanks for trying. Bye! Bye! We can do that. Then we won't have to wait and have to deal with the other place for a while. I wonder if they're also going to give us what we've earned so far since we got the platinum whatever thing. I bet Costco's excited. Even if they didn't play into Sam's decision at all, they're still probably going to get a boost to their membership. Go ahead and get it set up if you find something. We've got a bit of money in our bank account combined with but we've got enough money in the bank account, and we've got my paycheck is getting deposited later today. So if you find a good deal, go ahead and get it. Shopping trips for during the week are now definitely going to be, we'll give you a ride to work. Days.
That's it.
Give you a little bit for the people who like to read the stuff. If we have enough money in the bank, and I'm getting paid today, so if you find a good deal, go ahead and nab it. I also got a response back from the bank regarding the paper that we were worried. I don't know how much you want to say on YouTube, but it's all good. It's taken care of. I don't want to unlock the safe because I want to work on my skill.
Sweet.
I suspected that was the case. Good morning. You missed it earlier. We're doing things a little differently today because I have to get to the store. Our local Sam's Club, which we don't much care for Sam's Club anyway, but they were our only option, is closing that location. So I have to get there because the whole store is 25% off and there's a few things we needed to pick up anyway. So I need to get my butt over there and see if I can't get some deals. Hopefully some of what I need will still be there. But long story short, I'm only going to be playing this for 45 minutes and Skyrim for 45 minutes. And you can see from the counter up there that I actually started a little early today. Again, also I can get to that store. Last time after, I'm not gonna wig out on you completely, but they opened at 10, or are opening at 10, so I'm already given some time. To the gaming, because you deserve your viewing pleasures. Yeah. So, another half hour-ish here, and then 45 minutes of Skyrim, and then I'm getting to the store. If you're a Sam's Club member, you might want to check things out, because apparently they're closing a ton of locations. I don't know, go to Sams.com and pretend you're a prospective member. I want to say it's about 100-ish. I almost just pressed the button for Whirlwind Sprint. I had my finger on it before I remembered that's not this game. Ooh, I'm sorry. So you've got power back, obviously, since you're on the computer. I'm glad you got your power back. I was going to ask how your weather was there, because ours is insane here. Yesterday it was like a high of 59, I think it was. Almost 60. I know it was at least 55, but I'm pretty sure it was 59 at the end. Well, like I said, I was early. But it was almost 60 yesterday. It is now about 20 degrees. We have probably about 1.5 inches of snow accumulation already. It was all melted. And we've already got probably 1.5 inches now. So, our weather forecast said it was supposed to rain and gradually turn to snow as the day progressed. But I looked out the window at 6 a.m. and it wasn't doing anything. And then I heard it on the window, so I assume it was sleet at that point. And then by the time Fuzzy left for work a little before 7, we already had probably 1/2 to 1/4 inch of accumulation. at the treasure at Jamaica Plains
Guess you've
while
got
I'm
your
here
reason, but that just looks
before
like junk to
I
me.
head back to tell the people at the farm. What stakes? Lawn ornaments for Christmas? We took down our dragon yesterday. We got home and I was gonna get the dragon out, but it was raining, and I'm like, heck with this, I'll do it tomorrow morning. Unfortunately for me, I noticed it stopped raining and I took care of it, because it's almost a blizzard out there right now. Oh, ours was completely thawed out, the ground. So, I got our dragon out of the ground. She's in the mudroom drying. And I got all the stakes and stuff. I was prepared to wait until spring, but I did not have to. Okay, there's a stupid key to ignore. I can come back and get it if I have to. Well, the only reason our dragon stayed on the ground as long as she did was because I knew that the weather was going to warm up. I'd been keeping an eye on the forecast, so I knew it was going to warm up. And so I let it warm up. What does the gold do, my dear? Is it a cashback thing like we had at Sam's?
Welcome to the Treasures of Jamaica Plain. The security system is active. Please present your identification.
Why are you not
Really think
sneaking?
whatever's in here is worth it?
It's not. We're gonna get it anyway. We have had sub-zero temperatures, but then starting on Thursday, it warmed up to like it was almost 60 yesterday. %. Well, I don't know what the deal was at Sam's, but I know we got...
Psst, point it out.
Hold.
I'll stand ready.
I know we got enough to pay that from our money that we got back from Sam's Club. So I'm gonna say it's probably worth it to get the gold one, since that's where we do most of our shopping. But I trust your judgment, so if you want to play it different, go right ahead, my dear. But that's my... If you don't mind paltry sums, this is an awesome place to get crystals and fiber optics. This is for the viewing public now. Well, we usually go together anyway. But did you know that you can take these out and then go to the other end where the computer is and turn the system back on, and they will all come back on, and you can take them out again. Forever. And ever. And ever. Yeah, seriously, Dark Phase. I'll show you. I'll prove it to the viewing public. That would have been convenient, dear. Uh-oh. That didn't go quite how I planned. Question is when I last saved my game. Because I have not been doing very well with that. Okay, it saved when I got into the basement. That's awesome. That makes me happy. I usually save often too, and I should have saved there. There is no reason for me not to save there. It was stupid to not save there. But it happened.
What are you gonna do with that?
Give a little bit to the people who like to read. You'll have to pause because I'm not going to give you enough time to read it all. Poor janitor is not happy that we're spending money on the Treasure of Jamaica Plains instead of updating the building. That's the practical upshot. Which, I don't blame him. Because the little bit I've read just makes it seem like not a very good idea. I don't know. Because part of me says put my name on the card because I'm usually the one who takes care of it. But if your name's on the card, you'll be able to stop on the way home by yourself, and we won't have to make a huge trip of it. On the other hand, when we go, sometimes you don't bring your purse. On the other hand, we're probably going to go after you work.
That's it.
Put yours on it in case you need to stop on the way home from work. Sorry about the superfluous stuff, Dark Phase. I mentioned the Sam's Club. Oh, I missed that the first time. A Costco just opened up, which we did not get a membership for because it was farther to drive for us, prohibitively so. But with our local Sam's Club closing, it's about the same distance, if not slightly shorter, to the Costco now than the Sam's Club. The only reason we didn't switch to Costco is because of the distance. Because we feel that Costco treats their people a bit better than Sam's Club does. We like to support that sort of thing. Alright, Preston, this time I'm going to try not to blow myself up. I should have used VATS. Probably wouldn't have died if I'd used VATS. Spent so much time zooming when I couldn't see my hit points.
Welcome to the Treasures of Jamaica Plain. The security system is active. Please present your identification.
You really think whatever's in here is
I thought we were going to get some cash back like we occasionally got at Sam's, where they're like, hey, do you want to apply $100 towards your
What is
cart?
it?
Hold.
I'll stand ready.
That's what I was thinking it was. If it's just coupons we're getting, though, I'm not sure. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, you thought we were getting something on top of that? Oh, okay. Go ahead and put it on the debit card. You know, it just occurred to me, people. That. I think that might be the one I accidentally set off last time. Right, you can't disarm a turret. That'd be nice. What trap am I setting off? I was being more careful that time, I thought. No, I did save it, Darkface. You must have looked away. I didn't save it when you told me to, but I did save it recently. I've never had this much problem with this place before. I wonder if touching the thing is what's setting it off. Maybe it's the turret itself is sensing me. You can if you want, dear. Well, as inconvenient as it is, if I had a turret, I'd want it to have an itchy trigger finger. Within reason, of course. And of course I did find the thing to completely bypass all these turrets. Should be mechanisms on the floor because of that hole in the wall? Oh, I see what you're saying. There should be some, yeah, you're right. Okay, can't do that apparently.
What are you gonna do with that?
I don't know, make a mole trap or something. Alright. Now, Observe. Took out all of those things. Go to the terminal here. Oh, must be a different terminal. Oh, maybe I just have to press this button again. Ah, see? There we go. Press the button again. All the lasers come back on, and you can disable them all again. For sweet, delicious steel, and fiber optics, and crystals, and whatever. So you have an infinite source, should you be so inclined. And I guess because I pressed the button and turned it off, that must be why I didn't get attacked by those Protectrons, maybe? This is when we loot the treasures of Jamaica Plains. While I'm doing it, give y'all a treat. play the holotape. If I knew what the holotape was called. There we go.
Welcome to the Treasures of Jamaica Plain. Within the walls of this time capsule, you, our descendants, will find the items and mementos we treasured in the year 2077. To you, 200 years in the future, these relics may seem quaint, but we hope that they will remind you of our place in history and your own. As we laid the foundation for the world in which you live, so you too will lay a foundation for future generations. May that future be bright. On behalf of all of us in 2077, we wish you well. This is Mayor Alyssa Park, speaking for the town of Jamaica Plain.
There we go.
Oh yeah. That was totally worth my effort.
Nice.
Always of two minds about whether or not to turn on the Protectrons just to kill them. This time I'm not going to. Okay, so I activated the workshop at Jamaica Plain. I need to head back to Somerville Place. A long, long walk. I know he would. You making out with the silly thing. But I don't sell named weapons. So he's just gonna have to live without. I'm gonna check my map and see if it's closer to go up to Diamond City and hopefully sell enough stuff. Rather than, so I can fast travel back to Somerville Place. I want to say his name is Lou, but I'm not certain. Okay, how much am I carrying? I don't think I'm going to be able to get rid of that much stuff. It's still such a long walk. So indecisive. Hard. I'm still gonna walk to Diamond City. I've made my decision. Okay, it's theoretically safe to walk through town. As long as There's obviously some things wandering around. I'm gonna have to come back and clear out. I know there's still some ghouls. All I did was kill the glowing one, or the boss one. Was it a glowing one? I don't remember. I guess I'll finish clearing out Jamaica Plains. And then I'll head back to Diamond Cities. Which overpass are we talking about? That one? Is that where the dog food is? Up there, up there. Up one of theirs. Alright, I'll check it out for you. Remind me next week. I'll try and watch my video before. You can get doggies. There's dog meat. And there's that guy who wanders around selling dogs. I've got a 9 charisma out of 10. I could probably convince him to sell me a dog. I thought you might be alive, sort of. The odds of actually running into that guy are admittedly very slim. Yep. There's also the mutant dog seller in Far Harbor where you can get a mutant dog. So win-win. More dead ghouls. Wonder if the one I sniped was even alive. I didn't think to check for experience points. Picking up keys that I don't like. They're definitely less attack you-ish if they're dead. Give myself a missile launcher, all the missiles I'm picking up. Alright, it's almost time for me to get off for today. I'm gonna come over to this next building, point myself at the door if there is a door. I'll check this brick one. Front door. Oh, come on. It'll make it obvious to me what I need to do. So, get off. I'll see you on the flip side in Skyrim.